our attempts in addressing this pandemic have zeroed in mostly on behavioral measures, like washing of hands, wearing nose masks, sanitizing our hands, and all that. These are psychological variables that are very important. But there are other psychological interventions that it seems we've not averted our minds to. For example, stigmatization. And that is due to the fear and anxiety persons who suspect of having this disease don't want to engage in, because they are afraid that when it comes out that they have COVID, they will be stigmatized. That prevents most people from going for testing, and that is worrying. This same stigmatization makes some persons engage in unacceptable practices, resulting to unorthodox ways of dealing with this disease that can in fact have egregious consequences on their being, and that will be also to the cause of the nation. So I hope that our education intervention should also look at some of these variables that can help us to contain or deal with the COVID-19 pandemic. Mr. Speaker, one other point I also want to make is about post-traumatic stress disorder. This is one's inability to recover from an unpalatable experience or event. And this has very negative effects on persons, especially children, who saw the demise of persons who are very close to them. My question is, what have we put in place to ensure that children and young adults who have experienced the demise of somebody affected with this pandemic to cope? It's very important, because if that is not done, it can disrupt their thinking patterns that will prevent them from pursuing their education, studying, and all that. So as much as I commend the President and the government for the good work done, I'm also trying to plead that we avert our minds to not only the outward behavioral practices, but also some cognitive practices that will help us to deal with this particular pandemic. COVID-19, some people say is a blessing, others say it's a curse. Whichever way you look at it, curse because it has caused a lot of havoc in society. Blessing maybe gives us the opportunity to do something new. It's a new normal. We have to live with it. But we must also understand that it gives us the opportunity to do things anew, things that will help the collective progress and development of this country. On that score, Mr. Speaker, I humbly thank you for the space given me. Thank you.